Hello guys, it's me coming with another top video. I'm going to present to you the top 6 jobs that are extremely stressful today. I'm going to name them from bottom to top based on the stress scores. Trust me, there are more than 6 jobs that are stressful than the jobs that I'm about to mention. But the jobs that I listed, it's more convenient. I'm doing this well because no one gave me any suggestions on my next video, so here I am, like... I did ask you guys to comment below to let me know some suggestions, but oh well, I guess. But when I end this video, please leave some suggestions for me to do for my next video. But let's start. Number 6, taxi driver. Driving people from one place to another in a taxi cab. Ask for directions or determine directions on a GPS system. Drivers using their knowledge of local streets and traffic patterns to avoid heavy traffic. If anything, I will put this job on number 3 because this is pretty stressful. You have to put up with rude people in the vehicle, and not everyone likes driving too. They just do the driving because that's part of the job. Sometimes you just gotta put yourself into other people's shoes because you don't know what they have been through. But there is a good side to this though. The job is exciting a little bit, where every day you're constantly meeting new people that you have never seen before. Some say that the job is so simple and that people shouldn't be complaining and that you're just driving people to their destination. Well, if you're saying that, then
you're a fucking idiot.
By the way, the stress level is 46.33. It's pretty low for a job like this, but don't underestimate the job. You might think it's fun at first, but it's really stressful. Number 5, broadcasters. Well, a broadcast presenter is the public face or voice of a program broadcast on television, radio, and on the internet. They work on a variety of platforms, including national, regional, satellite and cable vision, local and national radio, and online. Their role is always to entertain and to inform the audience by presenting information or entertainment in an accessible and attractive way. That's hard work trying to attract and grab people's attention just to talk. Just talking about it is hard work. Imagine you're broadcasting an event that's happening and trying to grab people's attention. The stress score of broadcaster is 47.30. When you think about it, that's hard work. So for those who think that broadcaster isn't a hard work, well, think about that again, my friend. Number 4, police office. The duties of a police officer, also known as a law enforcement officer, focus on protecting people and property. They patrol the area that they are assigned, which sometimes include the entire jurisdictions, respond to calls, enforce laws, make arrests, issue citations, and occasionally testify in court cases. But this case, some cops, or shall I say all cops, sometimes put their life on the line, literally. Like for an example, at September 11, 2001, a lot of people died. Not to bring that up, but just to prove my point. But also, it's best if I bring this out, but there are some good cops and there are some bad cops. And not all cops follow the rules. Cops sometimes shooting the wrong person for no reason or because they are defending themselves. That's what they all say. But the people didn't do anything that is life-threatening. But anyways, their jobs are already stressful as it is, carrying their belts that has everything, making it hard for them to run sometimes. But every job of cops are different. Some scan the miles per hour on the highway, some give tickets to people that's parking on the wrong side of the streets. The stress score is 53.82, but that's pretty high for an average job like this. Number 3, newspaper reporter. Newspaper journalists research and write stories for national, regional, and local press. They report on news and politics, as well as on sports, arts, culture, science, and business. They also cover national and local events, entertainment, and human interest stories. A reporter is a hard work writing your hands until they fall off. They also have to multitask. They have to work on layouts, photographing, and sub-editing, as well as writing stories. Their responsibilities are to interview people in a range of different circumstances, seeking out and investigating stories. Your contact press release and other media and more. You have to make sure everything is in place. You don't want to be telling stories that isn't true, or etc. This stress score is 47.76. Pretty high if you ask me. Number 2. Airline Pilot. This job is very stressful, making sure your passenger is having a safe flight to their destination. But their main duty is to fly. Fly passengers and or cargo on a long or short haul flight for leisure, businesses, or commercial purposes. It's typically and usually operated by 2 pilots in the command, while the other will be supporting the first officer. That's a lot of work, flying airplanes traveling from one place to the next. Well, at least you get to see the nice view. But it's stressful at times because some pilots have to fly the plane all day and night without no sleep, and sometimes they can doze off, and that can lead to an accident to where it might crash. An airline pilot is responsible for the safe and economic operation and management of aircraft carrying. The stress scores is 60.46. That's probably higher than the ones that I have mentioned so far. I certainly don't want to fly an airplane when I grow up. Okay guys, we're almost at the last slide, but there is one more job that is absolutely stressful that I have chose to make this number 1. Number 1. Firefighters. Yes, their jobs is so simple, but it's very risky. Firefighters are primarily responsible for responding to fire, accident, and other incidents where risks are posed to life and property. Firefighters work on a variety of emergencies from chemical spills to water rescue. They protect citizens, which is a big thing. It takes training, a lot of extensive training. The stress score is the highest of 60.59. That is why I put this as number 1, because the stress score is high. But you can learn a thing or two when it goes to fire, safety. But you already know the rules, so I'm not going to go and waste my time with it. Alright guys, please comment below to give me more suggestions on what should I do next on my video. Don't leave me hanging. Comment below. Thank you guys for watching, and stay tuned to my next video. See you then.
I know you came here to see.